Greetings and salutations, humans of Earth. Red Wild Rider coming at you live from his tiny little spaceship on his way to the Andromeda Cluster. For no good reason! What is up, everybody? Thank you for coming down here and spend a little time with me and my buddy over here.
Greetings, all.
If you could hear him through my microphone, hopefully you can. Say it again, please.
Greetings, people of Earth.
Yes. So we are here to open more Zendikar product, and we have one draft booster box, and we have not one, but two set booster boxes. So we're going to get through that draft box first. We're going to pretty much plow through it. Just a quick question. I forgot to actually ask you this off camera, but do you want me to separate? How do you want me to separate things when I do my separation? Because I could separate them however you want.
My way of separating is pretty much similar to yours. I usually just do land, foil rares, and mythics. Gotcha.
Well, we're definitely keeping track of mythics because everybody wants to see that mythic count.
Definitely.
And we should have a really good shot at pulling 5 mythics out of a pack right now. So let's do this. Do me a favor. Behind the curtain there's a little garbage pail. Mm-hmm. Bring it over here because I almost forgot to do that. I left it there for exactly that purpose. I was like, oh, I'll bring it over later. And whoopsie daisy, didn't bring it over. We got to have somewhere to throw all these lovely booster wrappers. So we have our Expedition box topper. We'll, of course, save that for the end of this. And let's get the packs out. And we are going to find out what my buddy here is going to get from his boxes. Now, I know you like to hold on to these because you're going to put your cards in there later. So
yeah, I'm not fancy with binders.
Yet. I'll get you there. Brother. I'll get you there. Don't worry. All right. So down to business. It is pack time. Let's start ripping. All right. So we got our commons. We're not going to get too crazy on things. I'm not separating out any of the showcase cards or anything like that. So uncommons. We're still looking for ruin crabs because they're still going to be good. Oh, your first pack. You opened something that I failed to open in all my product, Charax the Raging Isle. And I want this for my Fennex deck eventually. So I'm going to open more product. So I'm sure I'll get one eventually. But this guy's really good. I mean, in Fennex, a 0-17, I'm going to tap him and mill 17 cards from your library. How do you feel about that, buddy?
Yeah, not too good.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm going to feel real good about it, though, and that's what matters. So we got a Charax, we got our land, and we got our checklist card. Well, not checklist card, but...
Do those actually carry any value?
No, I don't think they carry any value whatsoever. However, if you want to play with the with any flip cards, you can actually use these now. And I actually think it's a little more convenient, these, than the checklist cards, because you can write the name of the front of the card and the name of the back of the card, and you can write down what the card does.
Gotcha. And
that's helpful sometimes when you're looking at it in your hand, because with the old checklist cards, it just had the name of the mana cost and a little dot next to it. And it's like, if you don't remember what the card does, especially if like you're in draft or something, that sucks. Yeah. So these are actually better, and I like them. I want to have a handful of them to create for whatever.
Proxies for them, right?
I mean, they're basically proxies. I mean, you could use them as proxies.
Right.
Hey, especially with some of the decisions Wizards has been making lately with this Walking Dead stuff.
You know, I saw that, and I am actually considering getting a product only because I am a Walking Dead fan. So why wouldn't I want one of them? Okay, now, all right. I'm actually glad you're saying this because you're actually the target market for this product. Now here's the question: Do you think it's fair to have a product that is legal in Legacy, Vintage, and Commander to only be available through a secret lair? Not really. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, I think, and especially because there are some countries where they don't ship secret lair to.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of sucky.
Yeah, they've been trying to expand it, but you got a Skyclave Relic, by the way. This card's really good. This is Darksteel Ingot on steroids, basically. because you get to kick it and get 3 Darksteel ingots, which is really kind of nice. And you got a crap card.
Cool. Just toss it. I don't keep it.
Right into the garbage, yes. All right, that's good. That's good. I actually keep them sometimes and use them as like counters and stuff. When we one time I think we were playing on camera, I was using them as like counters. Okay, nothing interesting there. Maddening Cacophony. This is another great milling card. I don't know if you saw what this card does, but each opponent mills 8 cards. But if the spell was kicked, they instead mill half their library, rounded up.
Not bad.
It seems pretty good. Seems all right. I like it. Yep. Yeah, an island. You got another one of those cards. These cards, by the way, are not going to be in the set boosters.
Yeah, I saw you opening up your set booster, and I didn't see any.
Reaper Seeker. Yes, Forsyth is totally cowardly. Yes, I totally agree with that. I saw the whole stream yesterday, and it was awful. How you doing, brother? Glad to see you here. Glad that you could be spending some time with us on the stream here. By the way, let me know if when my friend talks, let me know if you could hear him, because I'm not sure how that actually works. This card, you might. That is Omnath, yes, sir. You may want to move this quickly, because it's probably going to get his ass banned in standard as soon as the next set comes out. They won't ban it now because people won't buy packs. They're afraid. They won't buy product online if they can't play Omnath.
Gotcha.
You know, so
the price of him will go down.
Yeah, so let's keep track of our mythics there, and we got a foil mountain. Very nice.
Anything shiny is nice.
Shiny is always nice, and you got a copy token. Very cool. You just put all the tokens together. You know what? Let me just do this a little bit differently. Okay, now we are properly sorted. We have our mythics. We have our foils. We are good to go. Okay. Okay, good. He said he hears you, so you're coming through my mic fine enough.
Cool.
It's obvious that I don't have you mic'd up. I'm sorry, I don't have the equipment to do that yet. My computer only has 2 USB ports. That's a thing, and one of them has to have my camera. Speaking of camera, focus! Damn it! It's doing that thing again.
Buffering.
No, my camera's just old and slow. I have to get a new camera. I know it. Yep, there we go. Okay. So you got Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. This guy's pretty cool because it costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Party, by the way. Haha, fun.
I don't like the idea of parties, though.
Yeah, parties. I think parties are a pretty bad mechanic. Like, you'll get to reduce this cost by maybe 1 or 2 if you play him. But that's okay because, I mean, he is a 4/4 flyer, Death Touch Haste. Gives all your other creatures Death Touch. And also Death Touch for Planeswalkers.
Is that new or?
Well, it technically reads whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. That's Death Touch for Planeswalkers, is it not?
That is.
So there you go.
No, I mean, is that mechanic Death Touch for Planeswalkers new?
Yes, they haven't. I don't think they've done it in quite that wording ever before.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 1 to 2 off Reaper is exactly how I view it. 1 to 2 off is a good way to look at it. You're not going to get really more than that consistently. Yeah, I'm always loud. I know. I mean, we're both from Brooklyn, but I'm definitely louder than he is.
Yeah,
Squad Commander. It's another one of them party cards. Okay. None special. It's rolling on. Okay, I think we have a foil in this pack. We got our first pathway here, Clearwater Pathway. Nice. This is the red-black one, blue-black one. What's up with me today? Foil Kitesail Cleric behind it, uncommon, nothing special. But the pathways are good. I think they're really good for a lot of 2-color commander decks. Maybe even some 3-color ones, depending on how your deck is lined up.
Do they act as a regular basic land? They come in, they tap for that color mana, and that's it?
Yeah, I mean, they're not basic lands. They don't have basic land types, so you can't really search for them easily. You would need to use something like Expedition Map, for example, or some other card that lets you search. Like in green, you could do it with a lot of cards. But we got, once again, focus. Does it boop in? Nope, it doesn't. Now it will. Yep, there we go. Nimble Trap Finder. Another party card. Hey, it's a party box. Well, this is a draft box, in fairness. There's your foil rare. Well, possibly one of your foil rares. Archpriest of Iona. Once again, another party card.
Still a foil rare.
Still a foil rare. And it's not a bad one. If you can manage to get a party. In white, maybe white-green, I think you could probably manage to pull it off.
In a commander deck, probably getting a party wouldn't be as difficult.
No, I think it's going to be very hard in commander. I think people are going to really want to stop you from doing that. If I see you're playing a party deck, I am targeting your creatures. Your creatures are not long for this world. Niv Mizzet of the 6 pips. Yes, I totally agree that this card is good there. Another party card, Tajuru Paragon, the creature that counts as all the party. But it can only count for one party member at a time.
Okay.
So that's the technicality with this card, is this card doesn't automatically give you full party. It just gives you whatever member you're missing, it'll fill that spot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Still not bad.
Still not bad. I mean, it's still okay if you're going to play party, once again. All right. What are we doing? No Ruin Crabs. Ruin Crab is another card that's good for a mill deck.
Is it a common or uncommon?
It's uncommon. It's uncommon. So you got Zareth San, the Trickster. This is another card I managed not to pull in all my product. So what is it? It's 5 mana, 3 blue black, flash, 2 blue black, return unblocked, attacking rogue. Oh, yeah. This has ninjutsu without having ninjutsu.
Okay.
Because this whole second ability here is basically the ninjutsu ability.
Gotcha. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You know, if one of your creatures is unblocked, you get to put him into play instead. He's a 4/4, and you get to do it for 4 mana instead of 5, which is not bad. I mean, I could see people playing this in Commander easily. I mean, he's finally more ninjas.
Right.
But I remember when people said, you know, ninjutsu is a really fun mechanic. You guys should do it more. They're like, yeah, but we kind of tied it into this whole Japanese thing. And now we kind of can't get it out. Like, yeah, of course you can get it out. Just friggin' use the word again. Who cares if it's ninjutsu in a set that? Yeah, who cares if it's ninjutsu in a set that has nothing to do with ninjas? Just do it. You know, like do with everything else. Throne of McKindy is if you're playing kicker, it's cool, I guess. Expedition Champion foil, nothing spectacular there. All right, so far we got one mythic, but you did get one of the best mythics. If we got the showcase card, that would have been nicer, but that's still one of the better mythics that we could have opened. So far so good, and we've still got 24 more packs. And it's Ondu Inversion time. Is our camera? Thank you. It is our Wrath spell du jour for this set. Because, of course, it's a land on the back.
Non-land permanents.
Yes, destroy all non-land permanents. So it's our Extreme Wrath.
Sounds good to have in a white deck.
Yeah, I can see a lot of mono white decks playing it. Mono white decks have ways to get around destroy all non-land permanents. Fairy's Protection. I mean, right there, that's number 1 on the list of things that get around it. So we have a Skyclave Apparition, which is not focusing again. Omnath is $28, by the way, we're being told. So you did pull one of the better mythics that you could have pulled there.
Nice.
This is one that exiles up to 1 target non-land non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. Oh, right. And when it leaves the battlefield, they get an illusion token, power and toughness equal to the converted mana cost of the card. It's mediocre.
Yeah, it doesn't sound accurate.
Yeah, I mean it's cute. It does something that's new and interesting and unique, and you know, getting rid of tokens usually isn't a problem, but still, it doesn't seem, it's not super exciting either.
And I might as well just wrap the board and prevent you from getting that guy back.
Yeah, exactly. Shadow's Verdict. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creature and planeswalker cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from all graveyards. That's
pretty good.
That's I love this card. I think a lot of black decks are gonna start playing this.
I
Like,
mean, why wouldn't they? It's graveyard hate.
well, it does affect their graveyard as well. So certain black decks will play this, but not all of them, because a lot of black decks like to play with their graveyard. I mean, the whole point of playing black now, isn't it? Graveyard fun.
Black is better.
Well, listen, black brings things back.
Isn't that the saying?
Something like that. There's a lot of sayings. Let's not get into those. You got Yasharn, which is not focusing again. Yes, now we're focused. Yasharn, Implacable Earth. The Elemental Boar. It's a 4/4. This is a kind of fun card. I'm thinking of maybe building a deck around this. Around
With
him.
him as your commander?
Yep. Because when he enters the battlefield, he's a 4/4 for 4, first of all, in green-white. When he enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest card and a basic plains card. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. And players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. That sounds like a giant middle finger to a lot of decks that you and I play against.
Yeah, it kind of shuts that down.
Yeah, kind of does a lot of good for the table.
And if
Particularly for me.
green white, there's ways to probably give him hexes to keep him there.
Reaper's telling us, by the way, that the pathway that we pulled, that you pulled the land there, is the most expensive one right now. So
Awesome.
So far, good job, man. This is one of the better draft booster boxes you could have gotten, it seems like. All right. Up here's one of those mythics I was telling you about before. Let me make sure we're focused properly. There we go. Agadeem's Awakening. I heard one of my friends had told me that this card spiked recently in price. Well, it's being played in Oops All Spells and Legacy, and it's making the deck way more consistent than it ever used to be. I've played Oops All Spells and Legacy, and I love that deck to hell. And watching people play this deck now with these cards and with Thassa's Oracle, the deck is just so much better now. So much better. It's awesome. And our foil is our second foil rare, which you're supposed to get 2 foil rares a box now. Hagra Mauling costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands, and you get to destroy target creature. So it's murder if your opponent controls no basic lands. If you have an opponent with no basics, which
not likely though.
Not likely,
Commander.
but you do have a shot with some players in Commander, because I with some of my decks, I don't go for basic lands unless I think I absolutely have to.
Totally.
Well, no, not even Kozilek. Sometimes, because I play like 5 or 6 wastes in there, although that number's probably going to go down. Like, it'll probably go down to about like 4. I don't think I'll go lower than 4 because of Path to Exile and stuff like that. I want to be able to search for some lands when people try to screw me. But at the same time, like my Atraxa deck, I play a handful of basic lands in there, so I have something to search for with a couple of cards, but not really all that much. So we got Kargan Intimidator. When we decide to focus, we'll be fine. Yep, there we go. Kargan Intimidator. Cowards can't block warriors. Funny, yes, this is a line of text that has been on a card before.
Really? Okay.
Okay. The thing is that cards that have the 2 cards that have cowards can't block warriors on them also have a way to turn other creatures into cowards.
Oh, so cowards becomes a creature mechanic.
Sort of.
Okay.
It's a cute little thing they did on one card, and now they're doing it again because a lot of people like it and think it's funny. But here's the irony of the saying, and Reaper just mentioned wizards can't block warriors. Yesterday, Wizards of the Coast decided to do a live stream to try to explain themselves and their decision to do this whole Walking Dead thing and make these cards the way they are. And they got hassled so bad. They were called cowards a lot. So they blocked people on Twitch from using the word cowards.
Okay.
So people kept typing wizards can't block warriors because cowards can't block warriors.
Gotcha.
So it was a whole little clever thing that came up. I found out about it this morning, and I was very amused by it. I thought it was great, because it is kind of cowardly to say, you know what, like, we're just going to make our money, and we don't really care about the fact that our players are very upset that we're doing this. if they had found a way to put the cards in, a regular product first and then did this, it wouldn't be so bad. Shatter Skull Charger. This is an interesting little card. It's got kicker.
Wasn't he in the original Zendikar?
Nope. There was a lot of Shatter Skull stuff in the previous Zendikar blocks. This is our third time around to Zendikar, by the way. Shatter Skull Charger, 1 in double red for a giant warrior, kicker 2, trample haste. If it's kicked, it gets a +1/+1 counter at the beginning of your end step. If it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter on it, bounce back to your hand. So you got to swing. Not a bad card. It's not bad. I could see playing it in an aggressive red deck. Yeah, they honestly they should have made them silver bordered, and frankly, I don't buy their logic that players undervalue silver bordered cards. No, they wanted it because they want people to. They know some people have a hard on about silver bordered cards. That you shouldn't be able to play silver bordered cards in Commander, and that's the whole reason why they did it. Here's our third mythic, and it's Jace Mirror Mage, your first Planeswalker, sir.
Nice.
Your first Planeswalker, Jace Mirror Mage. He's fun. You'll be seeing him when I finally build my Primacon deck because he's going to be in it. And we got a foil Angel Heart Protector, which is a common, so we don't care. Anyway. Yeah, Grimlock. My Grimlock card. Grimlock's like $200, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
The deck or the
just the card. Just Grimlock. Look it up, dude.
God damn,
dude, that Grimlock card's a lot of money. So it's not like silver bordered cards can't sell. You know what I'm saying? They're just being stupid. We got our first full art. And of course we're not focusing because it would be nice if we don't focus. First full art pathway, Brightline Pathway. This is the white-black one. So there's the backside.
Nice.
These are very nice. I don't know if they're going to be worth a heck of a lot more. Oh, was this a garbage card? I didn't throw it in the garbage. Well, now I did. Yeah, the actions of Wizards over the past year and a half are definitely greed motivated and nothing else. I mean, just the change to the storyline with Nissa and Chandra because of China was like absolutely ridiculous. It was embarrassing that this is what Wizards does now. This is how they play to the. Are we going to focus? Okay, there we go. This is how they play to the market, is to bow down to every country that has a complaint about something. And yes, molten gold down their throats would be an appropriate punishment, I believe. At some point, it has to. We have to slow down with this. At some point, we being Magic players, if Wizards doesn't, we may have to just stop buying it and just saying, you know what, we're going to take a break from the game. When you guys sort out your nonsense and get your game under control, maybe we'll come back and play. Archon of Emeria. This is a great taxes card. Good card for slowing people down. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
That's a three mana 2/3 flyer. Seems pretty decent.
Basically, Kinjali Sun.
It's better.
Land. Yeah.
Well, Kinjali Sunwing brings lots of things in tapped.
No, it brought in just the creatures.
Yes, brought in creatures tapped. This brings in non-basic lands tapped, but you also can't cast more. You also can't cast more than one spell a turn. But that applies for you too. Don't forget. So our first Akiri sighting. It's a pretty decent card. Fun card if you want to play like an equipment deck or something like that. I'm not sure if you necessarily play her as the commander, but you certainly could. She's pretty good. She lets you unattach equipment from creatures you control to make them indestructible.
Unattach?
Yeah. Yeah, for a single white mana, which, listen, if your creature's going to die with the equipment on, wouldn't you rather save it and not have the equipment on, or would you rather have it die and then have the equipment still off anyway?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it just makes sense. You got another foil Spring Mantle Cleric uncommon. Not bad. So this box is improving. I can't wait to get to the set boosters. They're going to be fun. Organizing them is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck, as I found out when I did my videos. But like I'm going to put the commons and uncommons together for the set boosters.
That's fine. Just,
okay.
We might not get to both set boosters.
We will. I'm gonna tear through them. Trust me. We're almost done with this. Valakut Exploration. This gives you a red enchantment landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. It's always good. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, yes, you have to play them that turn. That is the catch. Always a catch.
Gotcha. Always a catch.
And hey, foil showcase card. I almost dropped the cards. Dreadworm.
Not bad.
Not like it was an exciting card that was worth me dropping cards over, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna speed up a little bit here. Having a little side conversation and stuff. I don't disagree about how it's going to be very much like the comic books of the 90s. I watched the comic book situation in the 90s. It was awful. Master of Winds is our rare in that pack. Garbage card. Okay. More packs.
Was there a card in that pack still?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll figure it out pretty fast if it was. I'll tell you that. Another mythic, and this is one I didn't open in my stuff. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. 5 mana, 3 double green. Legendary Elemental. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Non-token creatures you control are forest lands in addition to their other types.
Okay. It's good for a green deck.
That's a pretty huge creature for 5 mana, Joe.
Yeah. He might find his way into one of my decks.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a mythic. Put it in the correct pile. Yeah, I didn't throw any cards in the garbage. I'm good at this. I'm a pro, dude.
I thought I saw a red card in the pack.
Oh, not only did we get a Ruin Crab, but a showcase Ruin Crab. Very good, sir. Very good. Yeah, this card, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Seems pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Have fun. And a Valakut Awakening. Put any number of cards from your hand at the bottom of your library. Draw that many cards +1. That's actually a pretty good card. I might play that in a deck or two. Living Tempest foil. Nothing special there. A lot of foils in these draft boosters. Wow. I want to count the foils when we're done. And when we're done, we're going to scoop up all the cards and
Yeah, I'll put them off this time. Put them back in my box.
Done deal. Good. Got to make space for the new stuffs. So Archpriest of Iona, this was the first foil you opened. Ashaya is 13 right now. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. And Showcase Skyclave Shade. Yep, we're focused now, I believe. This guy's actually pretty decent. He's not super amazing, but he's pretty good. You get to cast him from your graveyard, which is nice if you play a land. So he's pretty good. I think he's worth a couple of bucks. I'm pretty sure he's going to get played somewhere if they could ever sort out standard. It's an absolute mess right now.
Yeah, that's why I don't play anymore.
Yeah, dude.
You stopped before I did.
Yeah, and you saw the writing on the wall. Like I was playing standard for years and I stopped. Hey, first Verazal sighting. We got our X green blue comes in with a +1/+1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it, and whenever you cast a kick spell, you can remove 2 +1/+1 counters from it and copy it. Seems good. I like it. I might play it in Atraxa just for the +1/+1 counters. Shades under 2? Frown Town. I figure most of the rares, except for like the lands and maybe a couple of other ones, aren't going to be worth much in the end because so many people are going to be opening product to get those box toppers and stuff. Let's do the focus trick again. And hurrah. And bring it into focus. Grekmore, Skyclave Ravager. There's another +1/+1 card, another card that will probably show up in Atraxa because, whenever another creature you control dies, if I had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and when he dies, I get a token that's equal to his power and toughness. Well, his +1/+1 counters. Another foil, Scale the Heights. Wow. I got to count those foils. The Booster Blitz tip card is worth $2. That's crazy. That is crazy that one of those tip cards is worth anything. Well, we'll be seeing them in the set boosters.
So those cards I showed you earlier are officially mine. I'm going to pay my friend for them either Monday or Tuesday.
Hey, you got a second ninja guy.
Nice.
All right. Another garbage card. Okay, so we're rounding out the draft booster box. Let's see. Okay. Look at this. 2 showcase uncommons in the same pack. Nice. Doesn't. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You got Kozilek's favorite card, Forsaken Monument. This is another. You listen. Your mythics in this box were pretty friggin' solid. This one's good. Have you seen this yet? Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Whenever you tap a permanent for colorless, add an additional colorless. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. All for 5 mana. Kozilek says, tasty. Yes. Monuments 11. Yeah, that Monument's a sick card. I love it.
Did you open one?
Yeah, I opened, and I got one in. I think I got one in my a collector's box too, which was nice. Really, really helpful. Because that's the one you'll probably be seeing more of in the near future.
I was just about to say, do you recommend me getting a collector's box? Do they have the value?
If you get it for a good price, yeah. But
all right.
Right now, I don't think the prices are good, but they might not get any better either. So it's a crapshoot. I don't know if it's worth it for you. Ultimately, you're just going to get a ton of foils.
Gotcha.
So Nighthawk Scavenger is the updated Vampire Nighthawk. I can't believe I was punting on that card. All right, 2 packs left, and we'll get to the set boosters. Lithoform, yeah, Lithoform engine is 21, and you say don't what? Reaper.
In other words, don't get the collector's box.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. Don't. Oh, Mythic number 6, and it's the other Mythic from the Oops All Spells deck. You literally in this box open both of those Mythics.
Nice.
That is absolutely hilarious. That I've been watching this deck being played. I've been talking about it a ton. And first box we opened, both of those Mythics are in there. Yeah, and that's another 12. So you way made your money back on this draft box. Like, dude, seriously good pull. Seriously.
And a friend of mine, I bought 2 of these boxes, and I gave him one. He bought one off me. I guess I gave him.
And finally, Tabarak's Hope's Demise. It's a cute little card, but nothing super spectacular. In the foil, Balaged Recovery. Uncommon. Okay, so
I'm glad I held on to this box.
Yeah, right. So let's scoop this stuff up. Oh, Expedition Box Topper. I almost forgot. Cannot forget. Hopefully you get a fetch land. Hopefully. And what do we got?
Not a fetch.
Not a fetch, but it is a Black Cleave Cliffs.
Okay.
Which is good. This is one of the fast lands, the red-black one.
Oh, that it taps for colorless, but I can pay 1 to get 2 mana out of it.
No, the one that enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. You want to put the tokens in the lands in there too?
Yeah, I guess I can sort those at home.
Okay. Yeah, this is the rares, mythics, and foils.
All right, so those will also come into the box, but I stand them up.
Okay, well, you might not want to put that one in front then. I'm not sure. But in the meantime, while you are sorting through that, we will start sorting through your first set booster box. They are no longer foils, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sad day. The only way you can get foil expeditions is if you buy a collector's box.
Damn.
Yep.
Not cool.
No, I agree. Very not cool. The Cliffs is 21.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I figured it was going to be. I figured it was going to be around that. Those cards are not going to have as much value as people think, just strictly because there's going to be so many packs of this open. These boxes are really annoying to open, by the way. Garbage.
Yeah, I did not like
I don't like these at all. By the way, though, what I did find out when I went to throw my boxes away is that this whole thing comes out, so you do actually have a little bit of a box to use to throw cards in.
Okay.
Okay. So
Thanks.
you put that over there, and I'll put that over there and throw it in my recycling bags later. Okay. So another Expedition box topper that made it through the process. All right. So here we go with the set boosters. I would love to pull a Morphic pool. This is my favorite island art, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so we're going to put those there. We'll put the lands there. Commons and uncommons will just go in one pile. We got a lot of uncommons this pack. Yeah, that's a friggin' lot of uncommons. So not bad. That's a common. That's common. So our first rare here is a Wayward Guide Beast. Yeah, focus.
First world problem.
Yes, indeed, first world problems. First world problem. My camera won't focus. Damn it! And now it focuses. Whatever. Okay. Wayward Guide Beast is a pretty cool card. I think it might replace Goblin Guide in burn decks, but I don't know. Like, I would try it at least. Your foil, you get guaranteed foil in every pack, is a Skyclave Geopede and a token card. Okay. So let's try not to hit the
I'm curious
fucking
about your
camera
setup.
tower.
Have you ever knocked over your camera?
Not in here. Not in here. When I was doing it in the other room back there, I would knock it over repeatedly. I'm trying to be more careful with this now. It's my tower of friggin' doom over here. All right. Let's get the commons and uncommons out of the way. I think we have a double rare pack. Felidar Retreat's a pretty cool rare. It's a landfall card that gives you a choice of making a 2/2 white cat beast or putting a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Nice.
Hi, Atraxa. And that was the wrong pile. Myriad Construct, another fun little card. I might play this in Kozilek. I don't know. Foil Showcase Skyclave Squid and a garbage card. Skyclave PC Speed. That's just great, man. Love it. Oh boy. We got a regular Ruin Crab.
Nice.
Very cool.
These art cards. Are you able to use these also as lands or no?
No.
Okay.
No, they are absolutely useless other than...
Looking good.
Yes.
Okay.
They look really nice. So Soul Shatter. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Okay. Not bad for 3 mana instant.
Yeah.
Not great, but not bad. At least it's the highest converted mana cost, not the lowest. Right. And hey, your first list card is not a bad one. It's Council's Judgment.
Okay.
This is a good card. This is I played this in Brago.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
I think I played in Brago anyway. Yeah. Council's Judgment. Yep. That's pretty solid pull. I probably not as much as it used to be because it's been reprinted now a couple of times, but it's still a pretty good card. All right. So you got Jace art card. You got that. Let's and a full art River Glide Pathway, which is another one of our flip cards. Very nice art on the front and on the back for the Lava Glide Pathway. First foil rare is Legion Angel. Not bad. Legion Angel is really good at multiples. Pathway is 9 for full art. Very nice. The Riverglide, thank you. Okay. Oh, well, upside down. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a good commander card, sir. Confounding Conundrum. An enchantment for 1 and a blue. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to their hand. Dun dun dun! Punish people for playing fetch lands.
Nice.
Sounds very good. I approve of this message. Even though I play lots of fetch lands. Okay. I am on a little bit of a time limit here because my friend has to go somewhere. So
actually, after this box, I'll leave. You can actually hold on to the other box to just do the open, do it on live, and I can always pick it up when I come back.
You sure, brother?
I trust you, and I know where you live.
That's it. Yeah, indeed. Another Skyclave relic, and plus you'll have video evidence.
Yes.
Because you'll leave, and I'm just going to keep going. And hey, I opened one of these, a Scred. Scred's a fun little card.
What did you do?
You had to play snow mana.
Snow
You had to play snow permanents, but
yeah, I don't have any of those yet.
You didn't get any Modern Horizons? That had snow covered lands in it.
I guess not.
Huh.
I guess not, because if it had snow covered lands, I probably would have got some. I don't have any.
Okay, I think there's another double rare pack, No Priest of Oblivion, which is a pretty nice card, but also Ordinary Foos, okay, which is also very cool, and a foil disenchant, because everybody needs a foil disenchant in their life.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, waiting for the first signed art card. Finally, our first foil land. We haven't got any foil lands. Interesting. We should have got a bunch by now.
I think out of all the land cards, I think foil swamps are my favorite to look at.
No doubt. There's some foil swamps I really, really love. Needle Verge Pathway, another one of our flip cards. Blood Price foil, nothing special there. Let's see if we can get another good list card. Alrighty. Another Yasharn, we've seen him already. Foil Stonework Pack Beast. Yeah, Needle Verge is 4. Oh, we have a list card. All right, let's hope it's something good. Let's hope you hit some money here. And another Squad Commander. We saw him in your other one there. Mind Drain foil. And, oh, yeah, this is one of those cards where it's just like, did we really need this? Yavimaya Scion, do we really need that on the list? A 4/4 for 5 with protection from artifacts. It's a funny little card. Flavor text is funny. Every time the saw blade bit, the tree spat it out. Cute. But I don't know if I really want that as a list card.
Sounds a little useless.
Yeah, it's pretty useless.
Protection from artifacts?
It was for the set it was printed in, it wasn't bad. There were a lot of artifacts in the set that could do messed up things that you would rather not have your creature subjected to. But yeah, at the same time, wasn't really all that. Another Zagras, foil Farsight Adept, nothing else. Oh, I see what my problem is here. That pile is too close. Okay. Okay, that's Nahiri. Our card. Okay. Oh, here's our first mythic finally. Tazri, Beacon of Unity.
Nice. I opened him in one of my pre-release kits.
Nice.
Not the pre-release promo, unfortunately.
Her, by the way.
Her. General Tazri?
Yeah. Generals can be women, dude.
No, I know. Duh. I'm just saying. I thought it was a guy. I thought it was like a
yeah, the armor's not super obvious. But yeah, Tazri. And a foil Skyclave pickaxe.
She's the first mythic?
She's the first. I'm gonna just double check, make sure I didn't miss one, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Nope, I missed one. I've the two set boosters I opened were there's the booster blitz card. This is the one that Reaper was saying is worth like $2. Tazri's not worth much, really. That's a shame. So apparently this booster blitz game, which if my camera ever decides it wants to focus, there we go. Yeah. Our first signed art card.
Nice.
And a foil land in the same pack. Who is this? Black Bloom Rogue by Jesper Ashing, or however, I really don't know how to pronounce that. Like, I'm usually good with pronouncing names. Some combinations of letters I just can't do. I don't know.
I can't do Polish names.
I'm not bad with Polish names. I've gotten used to it because I have a lot of Polish clients. But Seagate Stormcall is second mythic. This is actually pretty good. Lets you copy spells for a lot of mana. If you want to copy it twice. If you want to copy it once, it's just 2. And you get a 2/1 out of it. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a better
Kabira Outrider foil. Nothing special there. Stormcall is 7. Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay. Another Ruin Crab. Pretty solid. Another Valakut Awakening. And Fall Scale the Heights.
Would you recommend that from now on, if these set boosters is the way they're going to go, to get these rather than the draft boosters?
I'm holding my judgment until I can open a few more of these for my collection, because I want to see how it impacts what I get over the course of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there, because I have a feeling there may be certain commons that are not very common in these packs.
Gotcha.
And then I might recommend buying like what you did, like 2 set boosters and then 1 draft booster. Another Tazri.
Nice. That makes 3 total.
And a Master of Winds and a foil rare Kazandu Mammoth. Nice. So 2 mythic and 2 rares, including a foil rare. Pretty solid. Since Tazri's not worth much, if you want to trade one to me, that would be perfectly acceptable.
She's not worth. Oh, she's 5 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like that artwork.
That is freaking cool. That is pretty righteous. Who is this artist? This is Scott Murphy, Mind Carver.
Thank you, Scott.
Yes, thank you for that lovely artwork. Alrighty. And Showcase fell at our retreat. It's I love the Showcase art, by the way. I think it's really nice. And Foil Vanquish of the Week. Not bad. And yep, another one of those rule cards. Not rule cards. It's Magic mini games. They are advertising in these set boosters.
I actually didn't hear about them, so I'm gonna have to look at it and see what it entails.
Yeah, I think it's all like marketing to try to get us to buy more booster packs. Like, we're not going to buy booster packs. Hello, what are we doing right here? Oh, another Destroy All Non-Land Permanents and a Foil Adventure awaits. Okay. Showcase Retreat is 2. Sounds about right. Thank you, Reaper. Tazri art card. Seagate banner, blah, blah, blah. All the commons and uncommons. Uncommon. Another Confounding Conundrum. Right on. Foil Arnold. Oh! Hey! Another set card I've seen before. Another list card I've seen before. Last Read Lurker. Yay! Well, at least you got the Council's Judgment. Like,
Yeah.
Like, actually, one second, I gotta move all this stuff
Those list
down.
cards could be a card for literally any set.
Yeah, except for like obviously the reserve lists and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And some of them are full art promo cards and stuff like that. There's like really weird. There's really weird stuff in the set list, in that list. I keep saying set list. We're not doing a show. Concert. That's what I think of when I hear set list. Anyway. Okay, we got another double rare pack. Soul Shatter and Swarm Shambler. Another creature that enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters and does fun things with +1/+1 counters. And a foil into the Royal. Foil into the Royal. Hey. And a Fabricate. Hey, it's a good list card. It's probably a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody could use Fabricates. So yeah, we should get like I think 3 more of those. 3 more list cards. Like I try to open the pack so like I can't see if there's a list card in there or not.
You wanted to be a surprise.
A little bit. Hey, another Showcase Ruin Crab. Look at you. Crabby boy.
I got crabs apparently.
Woo! Legion Angel. Foil Pressure Point.
Probably not the best choice of words I ever chose.
No, not necessarily. Hope your girlfriend's not watching. Yeah, you might want to not tell her about this one. Yeah. Hey, our next mythic Emery is called the white mythic that flips into a land. Create 2 4/4 white angel warrior creature tokens with flying. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible until your next turn. Could be an interesting card for your
Bruna.
No, not even for Bruna. For because Bruna's an angel.
True.
For Garrett.
Oh yeah, that's true. Populate those 3/3 or 4/4 angel tokens into 4. 4/4
Yeah, why not?
and all my tokens get indestructible.
Seems pretty all right. I don't know. Alrighty. Another pathway, the red-green one. I think holding here. Yep, there we go. There we booped. Oh, and another foil rare. I think there's like 3 foil rares so far. Inscription of Abundance. You haven't seen this one. This one's a fun little spell. Check this out. You ready for this craziness? For 1 in a green, with kicker 2 in green, choose 1. If the spell was kicked, choose any number instead. Choice 1. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Choice 2. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures they control. Choice 3. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control.
That sounds good for my token stuff too.
And you get to do this all in that specific order.
That is awesome.
That sounds really, really good. And hey, mythic list card.
Soul of Zendikar.
Yeah, not a great mythic, but a mythic. It is a mythic.
I am actually going to cut out on you,
right.
unfortunately, because my parents wanted me to hit the road by a certain time.
Understood. You got places you got to go.
Unfortunately.
Is what it is, brother.
But keep busting the packs. I'm going to leave the other box here. Just make it all easier to pick up when I leave.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good. Are you going to be back on like Sunday or something?
Probably. Yeah, Sunday afternoon, probably.
All right. I should be here Sunday afternoon.
I'll hit you up and see where you are.
Sounds good, brother.
All right.
All right.
To all the people out there, live long and prosper.
Have a safe journey, brother.
Thanks. Not too fond of traveling in the dark, but you know.
Well, sometimes it's nice, less cars on the road.
That is true. Although Staten Island's always going to be a bitch.
Staten Island's always a bitch. Staten Island.
They should just name it "Don't Come This Way."
Yeah, please avoid us at all costs. That's what it should be called. Please don't come here. You'd rather stay away.
I would stay away.
It's not even we don't want you. They want us to come. We don't want to go.
I'm gonna leave these here.
So ornery foos and in there. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good. I see what you got.
Yep. Thanks.
All right, brother. Once again, safe journey.
Thanks again.
All right. So, as the door slams behind him, he ventures out into that deep void of space that's known as the front of my house. We have a coveted prize. We didn't see that before, but there's another party card for my buddy. Foil Mesa Links and junk card. All right. Okay, another foil land. Da, 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 da. Luminarch Aspirant. Pretty neat card. Shiny is another showcase foil Dreadworm. Oh, yeah. All right. Good pulls. Good pulls. It's a good day. Yeah. Seems all right. All right. Relic Vial. Oh, wait. We should tear through this. What am I doing? Another Kargan Intimidator. Wizards Can't Block Warriors. Hurrah. And our list card is the Beseech the Queen, which is another pretty decent card. Look at this. List cards are getting better since he left. Should have left a long time ago. Maybe that Soul of Zendikar would have been something better. Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty. Another double rare, and I think we have another pathway behind here. We have Roiling Vortex, another great commander card, I think. It's going to be pretty fun in some of my decks. Now it's Crawling Barons. Oh, another card that's going to be great for commander. Very fun card. A foil Drana Silencer, and just a copy of a... Yeah. Lotus Cobra. Just the art card, though. Sorry if I startled anybody. Maddening Cacophony, foil Resolute Strike. All right. I'm going to put the common and uncommon pile somewhere else next time. Got you, no doubt, brother. I appreciate you hanging around for as long as you have. It's always good to see you, man. Always good to see you and have you in the chat while I'm opening packs. Seriously, got to do this more often. I'll be getting more boxes soon, so we probably will. Finally, our first Thieving Skydiver, another classic great commander card from this set. That kicker that lets you steal soul rings and mana crypts and all sorts of fun stuff like that. And a Wayward Guide Beast, very cool. Foiled Ghastly Gloom Hunter, and our list card is the Lash Out. White. They should have just printed Lava Spike. I mean, or something else. I don't know. But that's actually 8. So yeah, we got one set booster pack left. Thank you for the tip. I might drop in. Not a huge Stones fan, but I'd be curious to see how people would rank Stones songs. I might actually want to check in later in the list rather than earlier, because I probably don't know a lot of the songs that are going to be outside of like the top 50 or so. Because I'm, like I said, I'm really not a huge Stones fan. Not my wheelhouse, as they say. Linvala Shield of Seagate. My buddy plays Bruna, so this might be a fun thing for him to play around with in his Bruna deck. I don't know. Foil Roiling Regrowth, and that's the end for set box 1. Rolling Stone the magazine. No. It's just unclear, you know. Especially all you did was leave out of an apostrophe. Okay, like seriously, you didn't really. That was fine, dude. It's cool. But no, I got you. Understood. Well, I mean, you were using it in the possessive, so there was a reason. Oh, box topper. Let's definitely do the box topper. And let's try not to destroy it. Nice. And the expedition is a Creeping Tar Pit. Probably not one of the better ones we would have wanted for this, but it is what it is. I just want to check here. Like I said, I think we have 3 rare foils. 1, 2, and I think we opened one in the very early pack. 3, 4. 4 foil rares, though. Nice. Yeah, $8 least expensive. I figured Creeping Tar Pit would be the least expensive one. Why not? Just makes perfect sense. All right, so I'm going to organize my piles and get rid of this pile in particular. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm not going to get off the mic, but I'm going to start just, sort of putting cards away. Let's get those up there. Just put these with the mythics. Okay, put that there. And what did I do with that box? Try to give it to him, and he put it over here. All right, got it. So yeah, so the draft booster box is actually really good. The set booster box, 4 mythics, was kind of rough, but otherwise not too shabby. I really don't like these boxes. I know I didn't close it right. Don't judge me. Alrighty. So before we open set booster box number 2, I'm just going to lean back for a second. It's been a day already for me, folks, but we're gonna pop that box momentarily. You might see my vape float across the screen before. So I had it next to my camera, and I didn't want to leave it here because knew I was going to knock it over. So Rolling Stone's top 500 albums. I think I've seen that list. My music taste is so far out of the mainstream, even for older stuff, that might be interesting to see some of their stuff, but I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, another artist I was not particularly fond of. Oh yeah, another artist that I like but not super thrilled about. Like, I'm kind of weird with music that way. I appreciate a lot of abstract and off time and weird rhythm music and stuff like that. So when I have to talk about popular culture albums, it's kind of rough for me because I'm like, yeah, a lot of them I'm not into. I forgot which album was number 1 because it was so long ago that I saw that list, and frankly, I don't generally pay much attention. Like, I don't commit things like that to memory. So, if you don't mind sharing what it was, because, like I said, I'm kind of clueless on that. Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah, that is kind of an abstract choice, but I definitely think it was a kind of part of a product of its time, and I think that had a lot to do with it. It really depended on what they said their criteria was for judging the merits and value of individual albums. Not that I can't see it; it probably wouldn't have been my first choice. But then again, like I said, my musical tastes are really kind of out there for most people. So, like, what I think is a great album is definitely not what other people would think is a great album, and I can totally accept that to a certain degree. All right. Let's go through here. Oh, our first Lotus Cobra sighting. Very nice. Love the new art for the Lotus Cobra. Very cool. Our first foil is nothing special. Yeah, I can't argue with what's going on. Hey, we got signed regular Nissa art card, very nice, and a foil land. Second time that's happened for my buddy this day with these packs. Okay. And look at that, our first mythic, and it's an Angel of Destiny. Very, very nice card. I need to pick up one of these eventually if I don't do any more boxes. I should be doing more boxes. So I'm going to be doing more boxes of some old sets coming up soon because I want to fill out my collection a little bit. But yeah, I'll get around to doing set boosters again for Zendikar Rising. I keep wanting to say Battle for Zendikar because I'm so bad at this. But Yeah, Angel of Destiny, really solid card. And our normal foil. Okay, art card, Swamp. Another Inscription of Abundance. That was one of our foils from the last pack. And nothing special there. Okay. Double rare pack. We got a Grackmaw and a Roiling Vortex and a foil Roiling Vortex. Triple rare pack. Very nice. Very nice. It's our first foil rare of the pack, and we got in a triple rare pack. Very cool. Another foil land. Oh, I wanted to check something with the lands in these packs. I'll start checking with the next pack. Something interesting that I noted last night as I was going through my lands and tokens from my box openings a week ago. Phylath World Sculptor is our rare here. Wall Mage's Domination, still no list cards. But the thing I noticed is that it seemed like the lands came like there was always like a few in a row that were going in Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, Forest order, which I thought was rather weird because it persisted through the entire 2 set boxes that I had opened. When I stacked them all together, I just saw like the thread just ran straight through. So I'm very curious to see if it happens here as well. Relic Robber, Kazandu Nectar Pot. So I'm going to start looking at this pack, not for the foil lands, just for the regular ones. Actually, I'm going to start with the next column because I think it might go within a single column. But there's a swamp, and our last pack was a mountain. So I think it's backwards, but that particular order. Mind Drain Bubble Snare. Hey, there's our Lithoform engine. He nailed it. Got it right there. That's one of the big daddies. Foil Tormenting Voice. And the Hammer of Perforos. Not necessarily the worst list card he could have opened. All right. Right on. So far, this box is going pretty well for him. Okay, here's our art card. And an island right after the swamp. See? Look at that. I'm telling you, that's how it's set up that way. It's really weird. Another double rare pack. Myriad Construct. Archpriest of Iona. Foil Jiraga Visionary. Once again, his left column of cards had very few list cards in it, but we did get those 2 mythics. The alternate Nahiri. Nice. And that was the Plains, by the way. So our last 4 packs were Mountain, Swamp, Island, Plains. I'm telling you, this was consistently happening as I was going through those packs. It's the kind of thing you don't notice unless you stack everything up, kind of like how I do Glasspool Mimic. Cool card, but nothing super spectacular. And then out the first string. Oh, we have a list card. It's good. We got 2 in this row here. Art card, Forest. Once again, going back around to the cycle. Another Myriad Construct. And the Lithoform Blight Foil. And a Shambling Shell. Shambling Shell is our list card. Not super exciting, not awful. It's okay. It was more fun when it was in standard. But, oh yeah, I keep forgetting that my camera's not going all the way to the top today. I had to set this up kind of in a rush because I knew that my friend had to leave. So, and a mountain. Look at that. We're going right continuing that trend. I'm telling you, it's just the way they printed the cards this time around. Tabarax, Hope's Demise, Foil Malakir, Blood Priest, which was the art card that we had in the pack. Very interesting how that worked out. Alt Art Nissa. I opened a couple of those art cards. Really nice. Swamp, after the mountain. A whole bunch of blue cards. Another Felidar Retreat. Foil Practice Tactics. Special back there. Okay. Well, nothing I know of. Let's find out. Got a Null Priest of Oblivion. Foil Marasa Brute. And it's a Trusty Machete. Another one of those Zendikar cards that I'm sure is going to be off the list when we go to Kaldheim. Because Lord knows nobody was opening these packs thinking, man, I want myself a Trusty Machete. At least not the card. I'd like to have a real life Trusty Machete. Used to. Don't have it anymore, unfortunately. Another double rare pack, Archpriest of Iona. And Coralhelm Chronicler. All right card, I guess. And foil Anti-Cognition and nothing. Okay. And a forest right after the plains, of course. I'm telling you, I think there's a full art card in this pack. Yay, fun. Can't wait to see what it is. It is a Crown Pathway. Very nice full art card with a foil Spitfire Legac showcase behind it, and not a list card. In fact, not an anything card. All right. The one thing I'm noticing so far, because I've been watching set booster videos, there's a lot of 4 mythic boxes, and yeah, that's kind of sketchy. That's one of my question marks that makes me look at these and ask some really serious questions, especially after seeing the draft booster box we opened with 6 mythics. And we open the set boosters, and there's 4. The Clearwater Pathway, Territorial Sidecat, and a coveted Peacock for our list card. Not really very coveted, let's be honest. Let us be frank. What if I don't want to be Frank? What if I want to be Tom instead? Anyway. Yes, you get the worst jokes here. The absolute worst. Relic Robber. And a Showcase Phylath for a double rare pack. And a foil Feed the Swarm. Alrighty. Another signed art card from Adam Paquette. The Foil Island. The Foil Island. The Island. Not foil. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. Another double rare pack, I believe. We have a Branchloft Pathway, the green-white one. And another Roiling Vortex. He's open to share a Roiling Vortex this day. And a foil Deliberate. And a copy. Making copies. Hey, there's another Booster Blitz. Because that's important. And Forest. Yeah, those lands are just, it's just happening. So I'm not going to go on about that anymore. Next mythic is another Turn Timber Symbiosis. Very nice. And a foil Mind Carver. I'm sure my friend will be happy about that since he liked the art card that we saw before. And now he's got a shiny one. Shiny. All right. Heading into the home stretch. We are almost done with this video. Just plowing through. Wow, we got another Tazri. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Another Tazri. Well, I'll take one of them off your hands, brother. When you watch this later, take one of them off your hands. No problem. Foil Expedition Champion. And the list card is Angrath, Captain of Chaos. One of the more boring list cards. But, again, what can you do? What can you do? All right. All right. Now, not another list card. That's a nice art card we saw opening my boxes before. It was nice. And we have Squad Commander, Glacial Grasp Foil, and we already knew that there was nothing in the list card spot. All right. Well, as you can tell, I'm not a fan of the Walking Dead thing. I think it's really bad. I think this is a huge mistake by Wizards. I don't know how much longer I want to continue to support this company, another Akiri, with the way they're doing things. It's been a year and a half of consistent bad decisions that were only made in the interest of increasing their profits and have nothing to do with keeping current players happy. They got us hooked. They don't care. Another Thieving Skydiver, Foil Shell Shield. They know we're going to keep buying the cardboard crack. Maybe we got to tell them at some point, you know what? Screw this crap. Screw your products. We're done. We've had it. Yes, not every product is for you. When you make them legal in formats we want to play, yes, those products then do become for us, and not by choice. Yeah, they literally have swallowed the whole leg at this point. That's how hard some people are bootlicking for Wizards. It's really difficult. The rules committee in Commander had the chance to do something powerful today, and they chose to run and hide. So I have no sympathy for any of them. I don't know why we're not booping into focus now. Maybe I just have to do that. Maybe stop shaking the camera too. Might help if I stop hitting the camera. But Crawling Barrens, we have a double rare pack again. Another Thieving Skydiver. It's amazing. I think it's the third Thieving Skydiver. And another 3 rare pack with a foil Coral Helm Chronicler. And then poop behind it. Yeah, I completely agree that somewhere along the line, there's no more spine. Rhyming again. This is good. But I also think that they've kind of got him behind the 8 ball, because they could take over this format at any point and just tell him, you know what, we've got no place for you anymore. We don't need you. You can go get lost. And right now, the only reason why any of us know who the hell Sheldon Menery is because he is the head of the rules committee for Commander. If he was no longer in control of the Commander rules, Sheldon Menery goes back to being nobody again. And, relatively speaking, I mean, I understand he was a judge and he was well known like that, but he's more well known right now for being the head of the Commander Rules Committee than he is for anything else. And that's all going to go away if he turns around and tells Wizards no. So I get where he's coming from, but I don't have to like it, and I think it's very cowardly. He could have taken a stand and actually used his position for something really positive, and instead he just backed down. Mythic Jace Mirror Mage. So 5 Mythics to this box. Foil Vastwood Fortification, nothing else. Yeah, and I have issues with Rule 0 too, because my biggest problem with Rule 0 is if you're in a play group and you're living by Rule 0 and your play group says, okay, well, we're not going to do X, we're not going to do Y, we're not going to do Z, we're not going to play this card, and we're not going to do this, and you agree to it, yeah, that's fine when you're in your group. But as soon as you leave your group, that's it. That's all over, and none of it matters anymore. And that's a problem, because now you have to build decks to play around everybody's Rule 0 issues. And that's silly too. The rules committee needs to take more of a stand on certain things and just screw everything else. Yeah, and I've been understanding that more and more about the CEDH community, that there's more of a, just tell us what's legal and we're going to go do what we want to do. But you got to remember that a lot of people don't want to play CEDH, but they want to have the same flexibility to, have something concrete going on with people who have the courage to make real decisions that need to be made for the health of the format and not just say, oh, well, you guys sort it out amongst yourselves. You guys sort it out amongst yourselves is not the way shit works in this world when you're dealing with something that millions of people take part in. It just doesn't work. It's just completely impractical. And they keep pushing it. Our first ever on this channel Kaza Royal Chaser sighting. I didn't open any in any of my boxes. The first I'm seeing. 2 mana, red, blue-red, legendary creature, human wizard, flying haste for a 1/2. Tap it. Next instant sorcery spell you cast this turn. Cost X less to cast X number of wizards you control. Kind of cute. That pile's way too high. Full spare supplies. Nothing. Yeah, no, exactly. I've seen that. I've seen that too in the CEDH community. The more I'm learning about it, I see that, and I think it's great. But on a certain level, like I don't want to build decks on that level, but that's the kind of attitude I want people to have about all Commander. Just let people play. As long as they're not doing anything really, really broken, let it go. Like, I'm sure there are people who would say, no, I'm not going to play against your Grimlock deck. My Grimlock deck's totally fair, dude. My Grimlock deck is not your problem. Just let me play my Grimlock, And yeah, I'm running some, I was hoping it was Enlightened Tutor, but it is a Parallax Wave. It's not awful, not amazing, but still, it's a pretty decent list card to get. My buddy doesn't have a lot of old cards either, so getting something like Parallax Wave is fun for him. Sure, he'll enjoy it. So that's, we should be getting at least one more list card in all this, hopefully very soon. All right. Let's see. Another double rare pack. Phyleth World Sculptor. And another Charix. And a full on amount of Sky Dancer. And nothing. 2 more packs. Almost done. And there's not a list card in this pack either, so he's going to get maximum of 7. A little light, this one, but okay. That's weird, double base camp. I haven't seen duplication like that in the pack before. Interesting. Hagra Mauling, Foil Chilling Trap, and nothing. Last pack. That's it. Smothering Tithe, Notion Thief, Alms Collector. Yeah, that sounds dirty, bro. That sounds really, really dirt. I like it. Sounds really dirty. All right. What's in the last pack? What's in the pack? All right. Another Legion Angel. We got our Legion Angels and a foil Ruin Crab to showcase to end it all. And the last list card was a Grizzly Fate. Yeah, you're right. People, listen, drawing cards is the name of the game. If you can make people pay for it, why the hell not, right? Oh, box topper. Forgot. This could finally be. We could finally end on a fetch land. Come on. Let's end on a fetch land for my buddy. I've been convincing him to pick up fetch lands, and he's been slowly doing it. Oh, stop knocking the camera around. Come on, fetch land. Yes, he got a Marsh Flats. Woo! We got 1 fetch land. Excellent. 5 mythics, 1 fetch land in that second box. Pretty solid. Not going to complain. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this entire huge, massive, long video with all these pack openings, just plowing through the cards. You know how it goes. Anyway, I am off. It is time for me to head back out, continue my trip through the cosmos, looking for the most wonderful of things that I could possibly find in the known universe. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is Red Wild Rider. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the everything. You know what to do. I'm out. Peace. Don't knock over the cards while I'm saying peace. That would be very nice. Goodbye.